Ignorance is bliss. At least that's what I told myself when I walked into the pediatric oncology office for the first time. Ignorance is bliss. We had just discovered a lump on my clavicle 3 days prior, and I was being sent from doctor to doctor, which was what brought me to my current stop, the pediatric oncologist. A naive teen at the time, just out of high school, I didn't even know what oncology meant. And with an oversized lump on my neck, I was fearful to find out. Ignorance is bliss, after all. But when I walked into the waiting room, I saw my first hint that I wasn't going to be able to avoid reality forever. I recognized the face of one of my close friends from junior high's mother. Linda and I had been close friends through all of middle school, but drifted the following years as we each spent our high school days lusting after different boys who we had no idea were gay. But what I did know about Linda was that since then, she had been diagnosed with cancer. And if Linda's mom being here was any indicator, I may have it too. I began to say a silent prayer to myself over and over as Linda's mom scanned the room. It was pretty simple. It went, "Don't look at me, don't notice me, don't look at me, don't notice me. If she sees me, this is real," I thought to myself. Ignorance is bliss. If she sees me, this is the first step to this actually happening, I thought to myself. Ignorance is bliss. If she sees me, this is going to be true. I have cancer. Ignorance is bliss. While I escaped Linda's mother seeing me that day, I couldn't escape what was about to become my new reality. And my new reality was falling into my lap quick. In just that first doctor's visit, I was told, "You're going to the hospital tonight, you're going to get a CAT scan, you're going to get a biopsy, you're going to get a Mediport put in, you're going to get a PET scan, you're going to then start chemotherapy, you're going to then start radiation," and that was just the initial roadmap. The things that came up in between went on and on and on and on. I would never be ignorant again. If ignorance is bliss, then knowledge can't be power. And sometimes the uncomfortable and not always welcome knowledge of what cancer is doing to people is what it takes to inspire action to put cancer to an end. While I couldn't escape the reality of my diagnosis, others can. We can spare others the reality of becoming sick and weak through chemotherapy. Knowledge is power. We can spare others sleepless nights filled with nightmares of waking up to clumps of their hair on their pillows. Knowledge is power. We can spare others the reality of seeing their father, the strongest man they know, awkwardly fighting off tears in a hospital room the night before you're wheeled off for surgery, the first time you've ever seen him cry. Knowledge is power. We can spare others from an upbringing where they don't even know that oncology means cancer. Knowledge is power. We can spare others from having to tell their best friend that they've been diagnosed with cancer, only to never hear from that person again. Ever. Knowledge is power. We can spare others the horrors of a college night out with friends being a night where you're teased and made fun of for your bald head and bandana. Knowledge is power. We can spare others the reality of being so sick that you don't even care if your hair ever comes back. You just want to feel well. Of being so sick that you need assistance in even walking up the 4 steps of your stoop. Of being so sick that even though your throat cannot swallow, you would do just about anything to try and eat a Taco Bell Mexi Melt, the most beautiful gift there is, once again. Of being so sick that you watch nothing but childlike, optimistic Disney movies as the only hopes to raise your spirits, where you find yourself pathetically relating to the animated candles and clocks in Beauty and the Beast because you too miss when you were human and wish you could unbreak the spell to become human again. But we can break the spell. Knowledge can break the spell. Knowledge is power. That is the importance of events like today. Events like today spread cancer awareness. And the truth is, we need people to be more than aware. We need people to be proactive. And today I'm proud of all of us because that is what we're all doing. Today I'm proud to say that we are raising funds to help cancer research so that there will be no more cancer survivors because there will be no more cancer. The more people know about the permanent effects of cancer, even to those who survive, even to those who don't have it themselves, the more likely it is that we will get people to join together to take a stand. Being here today is our first step in taking our power over cancer. Ignorance is not bliss, knowledge is power.